Hello to all. We should be good. Yeah? Okay, looks good. So I'm going to start off the Splatoon Global Testfire here with the splatter shot. Definitely going to go with that. I think I found the most success. This time I'm going to be using the Pro Controller here. I'm glad it let us in a little bit early. It's actually 9:58 my time rather than 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock is the time that I guess it's been starting. It was scheduled to start, but they just went a little bit early this time, so that's cool. Maybe it gets me one extra game. Who knows? But yes, I hope that everybody is ready for some Splatoon. It's been a fun game so far. I've done 2 of the Testfire sessions. I am getting a little bit used to the controls with the Switch and stuff, just because it's different controllers, and so they have different sensitivity and all that. If, I had the full game out, I'm sure I would be very used to it by the time I was, actually doing streams and stuff, but this is my first interactions with it. And so, we got Wolfie over on Twitch, as well as J.E. Sentry over there, and they're saying hello, so I say hi to you guys. And I'm also streaming on YouTube simultaneously, so you have your option. William is there, Hooba-Doobatron, a lot of you guys, Brendan, Snakejack, a lot of people were there, and so I'll be trying to say hi as much as possible, but one thing that I used to do on Splatoon live streams just in the original game when we would stream the Splatfests, which, by the way, if there are any events for the Splatoon 2 game when that's fully released, I will stream the events of those too, so no worries there. But one thing I used to like to do was answer questions from you guys, and so I actually got one from Ferb too, the gadget guy, my good old friend. He's been at a lot of streams and stuff. He was asking what TF2 class I use or is my favorite. The one that I use and is my favorite is the Medic. I play Medic, there's no other class that I ever play. I will say that I'm sad to even say that I have played some of the other classes. I wish my game's little hours logged.
Enough of this foolishness.
That would be incredible. Medic! And so, yeah, so TF2, that's my class. Thank you for the question. That was for Gadget Guy. So it's going to be really hard to see the chat and everything like that, but I'll try my best. It's down here at my feet where this laptop is, and Wolfie was saying that the music earlier was louder than he expected, so yes, sorry if the music was going to be way too loud. Rip headphones users back when I was playing the cool Dr. Kendo tunes. Ouch. Got splatted, but that's okay. XX4 type the win is like, hey, I'm back, Kendo. My iPad died. That's too bad, man. Death to the iPad. Rip iPad, we will say. Hopefully, you've got some other means now, it seems like, because you are talking to me. So, glad you're back. Thanks for joining for the Splatoon. I'm going to keep calling it that, emphasizing the tune, because Nintendo really dropped the ball, as we all know. I still stand by, I'm the first person to coin the term Splatoon with the 2 in it. I have limited proof is the problem. I did make a Reddit post long ago on a hidden Reddit account of mine that no one knows it's me. I did make that reference, I guess. I said they should call it Splatoon, or I said in before people call it Splatoon, like that. And so I was calling it that way early on, so that Reddit post actually might be a little bit of proof. We got Red Alola who says, hey, it's me, Fuzzy Mousy, over on Twitch, as well as Snakejack over there, so that's cool. He says, long time, J.E., because Snakey is here. So yes, it's good to see Snakejack, of course. Disco Slime is asking our next question. Again, you guys are going to need to probably ask them, space it out, but you might need to ask them multiple times. Like, don't just keep spamming it or anything. It's just hard for me to look down, answer all the questions, look back, play the game, make sure that the stream is healthy and all of that. I'm checking in basically 3 different places. Stream health over there, chat down there, and playing the game here. And so, Disco Slime, though, is saying, do you have a pet? And I've actually, I have made them in Scribblenauts. So I do have my normal Scribblenauts series on YouTube. I've made Apple Kendo, which is the Ken dog that I got first. Apple found me. He was abandoned at the apartment complex by some crazy people, and he found me one day as I was coming home after getting some breakfast tacos. And Apple was like, hey, I'm your dog now. So that was interesting. But then we got Tui Kendo. Tui was, let's see, about 2 years later, and So yeah, Apple is just about to be 5 years old, and Tui is about to be 3. Or wait, they are that age, I should say. And, oh, okay. I was gonna say one thing that I kind of have reiterated many times, but I want everybody to know if you're just now joining me on Splatoon 2 here, or Splatoon, seeing these streams, I do wish I could customize my gear. I think that's the thing that, you know, I really am being held back by, is that I don't get to have the perks that I want. Boom! And I'm about to get rocketed by the Tintin missiles. Alright, got through. Bam! Got that guy that dodged me earlier. Very good. We're splatting like crazy here, and I'm gonna get the 3rd kill! Epic, excellent. I was gonna say excellent, and it almost turned into excellent. But yes, let's Tintin missile some fools. Oh, he just splat jumped right as I shot it, but I still got him! Daddy! So yes, those are the 2 pets that I have. We did have pet mice before that, as well as some fish. That was kind of long ago, though, in the early stages of Mrs. Kendo and my relationship and whatnot. As it went on, we got those pets. So let's see, Disco Slime is saying, though, that you have a cat named Moz, and as I looked down at the chat, I died. So that's why I can't always read it, because that probably might have cost me my life. It's not to blame anybody, it's just I chose to look down at the chat at that very moment, and so some fool took advantage, obviously. So again, I'm going to try to read your chats and everything. How is the Switch so far? That's Snakejack over on Twitch. And we talked about this in some of the other streams, but not a lot of you that are here now were able to attend those because they were at weird hours. So we should give the Switch talk once again. And for me, you know, I think the Switch is worth it. I can see, though, people's point in that they haven't gotten it yet, or maybe are saying I'm not going to get it. I don't know about not gonna get it overall. It's definitely, I think, worth it for all to get eventually. It's just if you're not getting it now, that's what I understand. Now, getting it now, one of the major perks, of course, is that I get to play this. I get to play the Splatoon 2's Testfire. You can't do that on Wii U, because the other defense was, you know, hey, Breath of the Wild on Switch, but a lot of people are saying, no, I'm playing it on Wii U, so you can still play it, you know, even if you just have Wii U and not Switch. But, you know, 1-2 Switch is a decent game, but it's not like a console seller by any means, and it wasn't as good of the kind of intro game as Wii Sports or Nintendo Land would be to their counterpart systems, the Wii and Wii U. But anyway, you know, 1-2 Switch is good enough. I feel like people give it a really bad rap and say that it's just an awful game, that it's honestly not that awful. It's just not that great, I guess. Let's see, yeah, Nerdosaurus 2 is like, that chat costs you your life, and Brian Leo Spirit, what's up, who says, swim, swim, and yes, 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 Nickelodeon, exactly. So there, I got the top of the team, and my hair looks so stupid, my tentacle hair, or whatever. But we did good that round. That was a great way to start off this stream, so I'm happy about that. J.E. Sentry is saying, Dr. K, I got Monday off, so you know what that means. So he's going to be attending the Monday night live streams, which I do every Monday, unless something, you know, really catastrophic is happening in life, or some kind of really thing that makes me not be able to stream or whatever. Every Monday. And Wolfie is asking also on Twitch, he says, hey, Kendo, Team Callie or Team Marie? And that's a great question. There was also a Splatfest for those 2 characters in which I was representing my girl, Team Callie. I love Callie. Callie is definitely, to me, the superior squid sister. I feel that the majority of the internet actually goes for Marie, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. We all can have our differences, but still come together in a great community. I say that just to be like, nobody hate me. But yes, so Callie was my girl. I don't exactly know what it is, but what does everybody make their basis on? I guess it was just by appearance I liked her better and the things she said, I guess, but yeah. So I was Team Kelly. I wonder where they are in this game. Isn't Marie in the squid taco truck or whatever, that truck that's in the front? But we haven't seen Callie yet, have we? And we were talking about who the little cat is, because Judd, of course, we can see Judd, the little judge cat, is there, or the big judge cat, we should say. But I was saying, is it his illegitimate child or something? Is it like, he's the uncle or something to the little cat? I called it Judd Judy one time just to be funny, but I don't know if it's a girl or a boy cat, so everybody else saying, is that his son? Judd's son? So I'm sure we will find out when the full game is launched, or if there's some kind of news that has come out since I have kind of been pondering this. You guys should tell me if I don't know. Boom! Splat. Yachty. These nuts. Got it. So we're doing good so far, but this match is pretty, I would say, evenly matched right now. But anything can happen still, you know, early on. That's the beauty of Splatoon, and obviously Splatoon 2 being very similar with the Turf War. The Turf War feels very much the same, which is great. We don't want it to change too much. We don't want the formula to be all different. But I am going splat crazy here. We're going to splat this person that lands. Boom, get him! Yeah. I am splat crazy. But again, for those who don't know, this is not a game all about the killing. It's, you know, really about splatting the turf. So you want to get more ink than the other team. Like right now, I'm this purplish blue ink team. Well, you want to splat more than that yellow team. They're our opponents right now. And so let's see, who can we get in our targets? Let's get that person. You can get multiple targets with that, but unfortunately, I was not close enough to... I mean, I didn't have too many targets. Yes, Wolfie says Callie is the right choice. And yes, the Global Testfire is free to play right now if you have the Switch. So everybody should get on and try to get into a match with me. Play at the same time that you see my games. Try to time it with the stream delay or something. It would be awesome to play with some of you guys. We obviously can't squad up or anything. This is just like a demo in essence. But that's cool. I've been having fun with it, but you know, it's like the Testfire is only an hour long. I feel like that's not enough time at all to really get a true sense for what this game's gonna be like, but hey, we can't even unlock all the weapons and get all the perks and stuff, so maybe an hour is just fine for now. But yes. Brian Leo Spirit is like, I don't know this game. Yes, it's Splatoon or Splatoon 2. Stuffy's for Life says, okay, yeah, I think 16, 19. Willie saying, are they the same? Nice, nice. So let's see. Oh, nice. Nerdosaurus is like, I'm so glad that I had a little extra caffeine, so I'm able to come back. And yes, I got first place again on our team, so I am just rocking it this time. And this is probably the best the Splatfest, I mean, the Testfires are going to go. I want to call it the Splatfest because I'm so used to that. But thank you, Disco Fan, who was saying I am a fan. I mean, Disco Slime, I should say. My brain is dead by this point. Yes, Wolfie is definitely right. He's actually saying, I really hope that they improve the friend features this time around for Splatoon 2, but even if it doesn't, I'm still going to love it. That was a big thing. I'll repeat this again from last stream, I said it, but Splatoon, the original, Splatoon 1 if you want to call it that, they had called it, they had launched the game early and unfinished, I would say. You know, it's like they kept pushing updates, which is fine to like push updates to a game after it's launched or whatever as you need to, but the problem was that these were major features, and so Splatoon, the original game, was missing just the simple thing that should have been there all along, which was to be able to squad up with your friends. It's like, how could that not be a feature? You know, how are you not going to include that in a game like this? Oh god, I gotta get out of there. That was going to be a bad one. Let's get that fool, dang it, double splat. He got me, I got killed. But yeah, you know, it's like that was totally a feature that should be in the starting game. But it wasn't even until like 6 months later, right? It was like 4 or 6 months we had to wait for that. Anyway, that really told me. There was also a lot of other logistical things, but that was kind of the main one that, to me, made it feel like the game was not full at all when they launched it. I still liked the game enough, but it was really annoying to have to go through that. Again, should have been a feature. But we've reiterated that enough now, so let's hope for the best with Splatoon 2 or Splatoon. Got him! I knew that dude was aiming all over the place. Had a leg up. But if you guys want me to use a different weapon, I will after a while, but honestly, if you don't really care which weapon I'm using, I'm going to stick with the splatter shot because I have been loving the wreckage that's been going on with this thing. I have no problem with it. It's also got my favorite special so far that I've seen in the Testfire. You know, it's like, dang it, that was stupid. Kendo, notice me, XX4 type to win. I've already noticed you, and yes, you are Dave Breslin, an awesome supportive subscriber. But just know that I have noticed you already, so I'm trying to get to everybody that's over there on YouTube. That's from Dave. Epic supportive subscriber. In the days. Long time supporter. Alright, so what else you guys got? Yes, Tyron is saying hashtag Splatfest. Exactly, my friend. Do you guys think that they're going to do Splatfests again, or is it going to be some kind of other thing, other event of some sort? So let's actually go back to the spawn point before we shoot this off. We're going to splat jump back here, and then we're going to get our special, hit all 4 of them. Oh no, I think I only got 3, but let's see what happens. Will I get somebody? We watch all the missiles just go. That is an epic technique that I credit Crimson Knight with, is before you launch the Tenta Missiles special, you go off to your splat, your spawn point, you know, you splat jump over there, and then just go. And yes, Wolfie is saying, use the weapons that you're good with, man, which is, for me, the splatter shot here. Dualies I'm okay with, too. I don't mind the splat dualies, they're a fun weapon, but I love the splatter shot. And so, Nerdosaurus is like, I love when he acknowledges our comments individually. I get such a good feeling when he says my comment out loud. Well, that's awesome. Godzilla saying that makes so much sense. Stuffies for life, you rock. You're saying, go Kendo, yay, yay, yay. Brendan is saying, what is your favorite Zelda game? That's a good question. I got 2nd place here that time, so didn't do as good, but still rocked it. I mean, our team totally whooped up. Excuse me, everybody. I had, Red Bull earlier in the day, and then I ate a fried chicken thing a little bit earlier. I don't know, I got lots of substances in my body right now. That sounds bad. That sounds like I was doing something illegal. On that note, I've never smoked anything in my life, and drinking is something that I don't do, so I am quite pure of substances other than fast food and caffeine. That's my vices. But, yeah, favorite Zelda game, Brendan, you know, Breath of the Wild was really great, but I'm still gonna stick with Ocarina of Time on N64 specifically, playing it back then. That was just a bomb, and, maybe give a runner-up to Breath of the Wild, I guess, but Majora's Mask as well. It's just, one thing that I don't like in games is how Majora's Mask had the time element. Now, you're probably going to say that's what made the game, you know? It's like you only had that many days before the moon was going to crash. But I don't like it when that happens. Like, I really, for games like Zelda and stuff, I want to be able to explore. And that's one of the things about Breath of the Wild that I love so much is, like, there's just endless exploring, it seems like. You could just go for days and days and days. That's honestly what I like doing more than the missions or the shrines or anything like that, playing the story, is just doing that. That was really stupid. I just ran right into their area with 2 of them right there, and I completely ran out of ink. Did one of our guys die? I think we lost a player. Although I think they're also a player down. There has been connection issues with people. Another thing that I hope that they fix is from Splatoon, the original game, if somebody disconnected, your team was screwed the whole time. You know, nobody could join in their place. I want that to change. So in Splatoon 2, if that doesn't change, I will be sad, but dang it, that guy totally got me. That was a complete, you know, good on that person. That just ruined me. He did the splash down attack on me. It looks like some Dragon Ball Z Slam or Incredible Hulk Shockwave or something like that. But, yeah, so good on that player, dude. That guy was epic. But, as I was saying, you know, that's what I hope for Splatoon 2 is, can they fix that mechanic of people disconnecting, and we could fix it if somebody could just join in that slot. Or if they could rejoin after they disconnected, honestly. I mean, that'd be fine too. Just somehow we need to fill that spot again. So, that would be nice. But yes, I do think we are now 3v3 instead of 4v3, which is how it started. Dang, that guy got inkjet splatted. You know, when he's on the jetpack and then getting inked. Holy god, dang it! Yeah, Brendan is saying the same thing that I was kind of thinking, is Majora's Mask time limit was frustrating when you had to restart when in the middle of something. Brendan is like, I had to fight Jabu Jabu, I think is what he's called, 4 times because of the time limit. So yeah, that's exactly it, dude, is, you know, I don't like having that pressure in that kind of game. There are certain games where, you know, maybe you'll have a mission, like one mission in the game that is timed or something, that's fine, but when the whole game becomes like this timed thing, there was actually a really cool Incredible Hulk game. One of the things I loved about it, I mean, it was probably heralded as a crappy game to other people. I can't remember exactly which Incredible Hulk game it was, but one of the things I loved was just running around and destroying crap. Not doing missions, just destroying, having fun. Kind of like Grand Theft Auto, just going like crazy instead of doing missions. But they institute at a certain part in the game, once you start like beating various story parts, then the police come on your back or whatever and stop you. And before that happens in the game, like that's like the limitation that was all for the rest of the game, and it pissed me off. But yeah, Wolfie, exactly, on Twitch, nobody quote that. Says, I've got lots of substances. The quote of the night. Oh god, I'm a fool. Disco Slime, I love you. If you're saying you love me, thank you. XX4 type, XX Dave Breslin, you're saying, Kendo, I'm watching Naruto and watching your stream. And that reminds me, what's your favorite anime show? I don't really have a lot of time for anime anymore, but I kind of watch like one-off episodes. So I'll say what I used to love for watching, of course, was Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. Just, I loved watching the Pokemon cartoon show, and I watched that for the first probably, like 3 seasons or something. And Dragon Ball Z, I watched up until the Cell Saga when I was a young kid, so I got just through the Android Saga and didn't get to see all the Cell stuff until quite recently. It was about a year ago. I was creating some Dragon Ball Z characters and stuff for my series on YouTube, the Scribblenauts Creations, and I wanted to watch a little bit more of Dragon Ball Z to get some of the characters again and remind myself of the fun times. And so during the small amount of free time I would have, like lunch, you know, if I took a lunch, I would watch some DBZ on my lunch break as well while trying to get some work done. And so I did actually finally get through the Cell Saga eventually, and I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I took the time for that. It was interesting because it brought back the DBZ feels from back in the days. This guy's gonna get me. Dang it, I almost got him. So let's see. Ferb2 Gadget Guy's like, man, Doc, you are rolling the comp. I don't know what that means. And oh, you're saying competition? Yeah, son, we are wrecking. Thank you for noticing, dude. You are awesome. I love you guys. I love that you guys are here watching this. It's going to be really fun when the game comes out and we have some of my Task Force 5 brethren, you know, Step of Anime, Wally Win, Crimson Knight, Jomo Do, any of them, if we can play some Splatfests with them and stuff like that, that would be fun. Ferb, you're also saying if someone disconnected in TF2, crash the game. Yeah. Well, hopefully it doesn't go that far, of course, but yes, I really hope that they help that whole disconnect issue in the full game of Splatoon 2. Oh gosh, we've got the Tenta missiles coming. It's really easy to dodge, actually. You just need to squid swim. You know, you just swim away. Move kind of fast, and you got it. You got him! Alright, let's hit somebody. Boom, Tenta missiles. Whoa! Get them! Boom, son! That was awesome. Totally, like, hit him with a grenade just off to the side a little bit. I didn't actually, like, hit him directly. And so then just had to come over and splat him just a tiny, tiny bit, and we were good. Woo! Cover them in your yellow majesty. Wait, that might be taken wrong, says Wolfie. Yes, Godzilla, you are epic. You're saying, I love Pokemon Red, the original. Exactly, dude. That was the heyday of Pokemon for me, of course. That's when I started playing Pokemon, and still one of my favorite games of all time to this day. Ocarina of Time is actually probably my number 1, I would say. Favorite game of all time ever in the world. But Pokemon Red, close second or third probably in there. I need to revise my list probably and think. But I love a lot of those old games of old. And it always also makes me wonder, is it the nostalgia? Is it, you know, would they still hold up today? And some of them do, some of them don't. Like Sonic Adventure 2, especially Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and stuff. That game certainly holds up today. I love to play that game still and do the Chow Garden stuff and whatnot. Thank you, Ferb, for specifying. Yes, it's the competition. And Superman 101 YT says, you have a win streak. And that's exactly right, dude. I've been winning every game. This time I actually got last place on my team, but that's cool. We've been rocking it. So thank you guys for noticing. Stuffies for Life is asking, what is your favorite Pokemon game? And so I'm going to go with Pokemon Red. I think I already said this, of course, but Pokemon Red was the one. And it was it was kind of a lot of things. I mean, for one, Charmander is my favorite Pokemon of all time, and so I love to kind of have that as my starter. But the game was also like simpler back then, and I'm not gonna knock the newer generations. I've played X and Y, I've played Sun and Moon, I've played Oras, and yeah, so I mean, those games were great. It's just that Pokemon has now evolved into a thing that has a lot of different aspects. It's like, just aside from even EV or IV training, it's like there are just all these different things. Pokepalago, the punching bag training, the battle royales and stuff, and some of these things are good. I'm not going to say that it's like bad to add new stuff. It's just now it's starting to get way complicated, and I can't keep up with it. So it's just because I'm an old fogey. It doesn't mean that the games are wrong or bad or anything. It's, you know, I'm just too old and stuck in my Gen 1 ways, you know, and I loved Pokemon Red. It was just the beauty of Pokemon in my heyday, and so hopefully you guys understand that. But you know what I will say, actually, though, is I really love Pokemon Go. It's funny because people are going to say, wait, people still play that? Or that's a dead game. And it's not a dead game. I mean, you can still see lures being put on. You can still see gyms changing hands. You can still see that they're adding stuff to the game. They just added Gen 2. I live in a relatively big city, of course, and so there's still like Facebook communities where people are posting every single day about the game and what they're doing in the game. People are definitely still playing, still leveling up, still creating new accounts. That doesn't constitute a dead game. Yes, the users have significantly dropped from what it started, but any game that has like a huge start like that, I mean, it was massive. Like, everybody was playing this thing, even people that don't normally play video games or play Pokemon. And that's one of the things that comes with it. So when people say it's a dead game, kind of the incorrect terminology probably, but that's why people stopped playing in mass numbers, because they started playing it in mass numbers, and a lot of them weren't the typical gamer crowd or whatever, so it's harder to retain those players. Now, to me, the game is great, and yes, it had its own flaws when it released. You know, when we talked about Splatoon releasing unfinished or whatever, I'm sure Pokemon Go was the same to a lot of people, but I started playing about, I would say, 2 or 3 months after they launched the game, and so that was when I got a smartphone, and I just love Pokemon Go. It's a really beautiful game that has gotten me to, you know, I'm a native in my town here in Texas, but I've learned a lot of new things. Even after living here for 30 years, I've learned new stuff about my city that is really cool to me, and it's really beautiful. I've learned all these like new spots and stuff because I was trying to search for the Pokemon there. And it also got me outside a lot more. I like that because I spend way too much time indoors, but unfortunately the reason for that is because I'm just always working. I'm like 24/7 just working on something or being with my wife, and it's like a lot of my life was indoors and not kind of exploring and having fun outdoors, and so I missed that part of my life that I had in my childhood, and Pokemon Go kind of brought me there. And so games are not sentient beings, so therefore they cannot die, says Nerdosaurus 2. You are wise, young one. Learning you are, young Padawan. That's Yoda, of course. We all know and love Yoda. And so yes, dead Pokemon Go is not, he would be saying. But certainly significant user loss in game. People still playing though. So what do we got here? Yes, Wolfie is saying, I feel like Sun and Moon got the closest to the original spirit, though I really hate that stupid calling for help mechanic that Pokés have. That's funny. Oh, thank you, Wolfie. I'm actually an amateur voice actor. But yes. Yes, William is thinking exactly what I was thinking in my head whenever I say I play Pokemon Go. I'm thinking of that damn little kid, Misha, on YouTube. You know, I play Pokemon Go every day. Yes, Crimson Knight is here. Who's saying hello there, J.E. and Wolfie. And he was saying, sorry for being late. How's it gone? It's been going really good, CK. We haven't lost one match, I don't think, and I've just been dominating the competition here. And so, yes, hello, Caden Pock over on YouTube. And Disco Slime is saying, I love Snivy. And Star Wars. Nice, nice. Ferb2, Gadget Guy saying, I don't play games anymore except for TF2. Nice, nice. CK is happy, saying, boom. So we've been rocking. I hope that we don't lose now that you're here. If I start doing bad, I will feel bad. But yes, hello to everybody. I'm glad that you are here. Brendan said, I really enjoyed playing Pogo. It was actually really fun and a good breath of fresh air. So, yes, that was one thing that Brendan and I used to often relate on, posting things on Instagram and whatnot of all the new Pokemon that we would catch in the game. And I did like making those episodes. It's just there was a lot of, for one, there's not a lot of time in my life, as you guys know, but the other component was that my screen capture for my iPhone they stopped offering it, and so unfortunately it wouldn't work on anybody's phone ever. Like, they discontinued the service, and so it was really hard to find a replacement screen capture. And now that I have it, there's a lot of workarounds that I have to do just to upload an episode, so it basically is a lot more effort for not huge returns, because that series, obviously anything on YouTube for me, if it's not Scribblenauts, it is harder for me to advance it, or if it's not character creation games of some kind, like Move or Die or something like that. So, I did just want to tell you guys, in July, Founders Month, I am going to try to find some other creation games to do some one-off creation episodes. I've already got one in mind, so something to be looking forward to in the kind of distant future, of course. I know it's only March right now, or almost April, but I can't believe March has gone by so fast. I went to PAX East, and I have done a lot of things in March, and it's been crazy, but eesh. Also seen my wife's family a few times, and he almost got that guy, but he ink jetted away. But yeah, life has been crazy, I will tell you. Dang, what the hell? That was crazy.
Subscribe you must, Dr. K.
Or no, you said,
Great, the doctor is.
That's J.E. Sentry saying some Yoda stuff.
Subscribe you must.
Oh gosh, they're gonna Stingray me. Stingray. Let's target him, target him, target him! Dang it. Yep. I think I still got the missiles off, but he got me in the splashdown. I was foolish. I was foolish. But I got a dude in there, so that's cool. Wrecked their faces. We're gonna need to turn the tides of battle here, because things don't look good for our team. I got the Inkjet guy, that's good. And let's splat some more. And I'm going on a killing spree. Dang it, that guy got me. So close. Yeah, they're really putting on the pressure. Good stuff, says Wolfie. Yeah, this is a tough game right here. These peeps. Going in strong, going in strong. I should probably concentrate a lot. Dang it, that was foolish, guys. Oh, man. Here's J.E. Sentry. He's talking about over on Twitch how he encouraged me to get an Instagram account. Problem was, I never had a smartphone before when you were saying to do it. Yeah, they whooped us, dude. That other team just completely ruined us. Superman 101 is like, good job, keep going for them kills. Yeah, I wish that we did better that time, but we got ruined. We got completely ruined. Hashtag Dr. Kindo, says Tyron. That's awesome, thank you. And Brendan is saying, I got smashed with nostalgia today. I found boxes for the first 2 Scribblenauts games while looking for stuff for my game wall. Needless to say, they have a special part of my shelf. Nice, nice. Ben plays, lost his copy of Scribblenauts Unlimited, felt so bad ever since he started making Scribblenauts Undertale characters. Yeah, dude, sorry, man. CK over on Twitch is saying, clearly I'm a bad luck charm. You haven't won a full game that I have been present for. Sorry, dude. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. Thank you, Disco Slimes, who's saying that I need a ton of subs. Yes, it's working. Alrighty. You guys are awesome. So let's see what happens this time. We need to make up for that last game, which was just horrible. I mean, I guess it wasn't too bad. It was a good game. We shouldn't call it horrible. I shouldn't call it horrible. And so, how is this gonna end up?
Find out next time on
Kendo Dragon Ball Z. Oh gosh, I think I only got one off. Lame. That was kind of a foolish trigger finger. Oof. Trigger happy, that's what I'm trying to say. Itchy trigger finger. I was combining a lot of different phrases. Turning many phrases. Alright, guys. Let's see what we can do with this. Tinta missiles this time. Splat them. I thought that guy's name was Breadman. I could have sworn I saw that, but it was like Ricardo Man. Breadman. Yes, it's working. For those people like Wolfie and stuff who are new, back in the day I streamed I Am Bread, that game, and I created Breadman. So that was basically my voice for when I was being I Am Bread and I was being the Breadman. I would always say, yes, it's working. I am Breadman. He just kind of had this smug, raspy voice a little bit, or not raspy, but gravelly. Enough of this foolishness. Oh, Lord. Glad I saw that guy coming. Osvaldo. Sounds like I'm saying something about Waldo, but with an accent. Dang it, we almost got that guy. He needs to come back so we can... No, somebody else got me. Lame. I had the special up there. Yeah, it's all good, J.E. I just I didn't have a smartphone. Slime Warrior's like, say yeah if Kendo's a good YouTuber. It's okay if you guys don't say yeah. I understand. But if you do say yeah, I love you. And I appreciate it. Got him. Got him. Alright, let's get this off. Go, go, go. They're putting on the pressure this time as well. This is going to be a tough game. Oh! Yeah, they got me. Lame. Ben plays is like, he is number one. Hey! Now here's a little lesson in trickery. This one's going down in history. I loved the We Are Number One stuff. I'm sure it's probably dead in most of y'all's eyes now, but I loved it so much. I thought it was hilarious. I didn't listen to all the, like, We Are Number One, but whatever things, but, gosh, that game just ended horribly. Let's switch to the Splat Dualies and maybe we'll have some better luck. That was just terrible. No problem, Slime Warrior. The Meme Factory is saying, yeah. Disco Slime's like, hashtag Kendo. And yes, Nerdosaurus, I'm trying to look at the comments whenever I can. Yes, the I Am Bread streams. Brendan is like, I think the game is awful, but you had a lot of fun watching me play it, so I appreciate that. It seems like a lot of people were kind of the same way. They were like, I'm not a huge fan of I Am Bread, but I'll watch Kendo play it, so that's cool. Yeah, thank you, Crimson Knight. Wolfie is exactly right over on Twitch saying they got a forward front and didn't relent. GG on their part. They just completely ruined us. That's all good. Lone Wolves always wins. Alright, Stuffies for Life I think is saying bye. Yeah, thanks for showing up, dude. We'll see you later over on YouTube. Thanks for that. They pinned down Dr. K and the other top player, says Crimson Knight. Yeah, I kind of ended up being foolish, and the more chat I read, I think the more I die, so I'm trying to do both, I guess. I'm trying to find a healthy balance. And yes, Kiss is number one, says Murdoch. Yes. Murdoch Assassin, High Blood Assassin. Yes, it's working. Alright, so now we got the Splat Dualies, so I gotta make sure and remember that my special is not the Tenta missiles this time. But one thing about this weapon is they certainly fire faster because I've got 2 times the firepower. So that can be good, but it fires a little bit more straight, whereas the Splatter Shot does have a slight curve to it. Or, not curve, but dispersion of the ink. So let's try to see what we can do here. Dueling Inkjet. Oh, that was so close. Almost got it. Oh, God. This is going to be bad. Okay, we got it. Whew. That was a close one. Thought I was going to die on that one. It was dangerous, folks. It was dangerous. Oh, God. Yeah, that person splashed down. I was pinned in the corner. Good on them. Good on them.
Do it. Kill them.
Oh, God. They're sending ink over here with the Tenta missiles. It is a pretty good special also for getting ink spread. By that I mean the Tenta missiles. But not as effective probably as the airstrike in the original Splatoon. Although it hits multiple targets if you, so it could be super effective. Just depends on how many targets you get. CK is like, avoid chat. Thank you, Disco Slime. Who's saying love Dr. K. I love anybody who loves me. I appreciate it. You guys are epic. Well, let's hope we can turn this around. I was doing so good at the start. Maybe I was just having some good allies too. I mean, I was getting first place on all the games and on all my teams, but now we got them. And now it's a little bit tougher. I wonder if I'm falling apart. Is it my fault? Gosh, these people are standing in front of me. These people on my own team. You can't spread ink if you're gonna stand in front of me. Whew. We are number one! Ah, they splatted me. But I got them. Kendo, McAvoy, or Stewart. These timelines are so confusing. I'm a fan of Stewart, pretty much. Patrick Stewart is the bomb, but, I mean, so is McAvoy, I guess. I don't know. I liked the original X-Men movies. A lot of people were saying that they sucked, especially X3, a lot of people thought, but it's a tough call. I mean, I like them both for different reasons, I guess. Just follow my moves and sneak around. Be careful not to make a sound. Alright guys, it's not looking good. Let's see what we can get in this last little bit of time. Last little stretch. Can we get enough ink? Oh, if they didn't kill me right there, I think that last little second, it wasn't necessarily my death that caused it. It's just in that last second I saw that their ink head got a little bit bigger. Oh, okay, well that was a much more than just one little thing. Dang it. Airstrike for life. Thank you, Blaze J Magno, saying Dr. K is really talented. I appreciate that. Let's see, what else do we got? I'm trying to read the chat now. Remember, if you're requesting stuff over on YouTube, it doesn't count on a live stream. The live streams do nothing. I can't keep track of these comments, and they don't do anything for it. So it's the same as always for the Scribblenauts series. Most popular, most requested gets created. Requests are only on the Scribble creation videos. Nothing on the live streams. So what do we got here? We are number one. Hashtag says Disco Slime. DK is awesome. Slime Warrior says. Now do you mean Donkey Kong? Oh, nice. Brendan is saying favorite GBA games were Fire Red and Mario Kart Super Circuit. I've played Minecraft before, Slime Warrior. So what else we got? The game is starting. Don't want to ruin this terrible streak that I'm on. I actually do want to ruin that and get a winning streak. We just don't want to go further down the losing road. I feel like I'm running out of ink so much. I must get better gear. I want better gear. I should actually see what gear they've predetermined each of these loadouts have, because they all do have a perk to them. Just one perk unlocked. So I should actually pay more attention to that. What's going on? What's going on? Hardcore concentration mode because I see these people. Yes, I got them. Okay. That's what I was concentrating for. Just got them in my sights and let them have it. Oh, jeez. What? I headshot it. That's insane. But they also had splat dualies. So this one actually, this gear, the hat that guy had ink recovery. So if I have the same hat, then ink recovery up should be a thing. But no ink saver. That's what I really want, is the ink saving, maybe an ink recovery up, and a strength. All strength after that. Just go with tons of strength. That's what I used to tell CK all the time, is I was like, what the hell are you talking about? No other perks? I want strength and ink. That's all I need. And he would sit there laughing at me. Me and my foolishness. Mark! Enough of this foolishness. Time to go, pal. Alright, so we're doing pretty good this time. Still a minute left. Certainly everything happens in that last minute, and everything really happens in that last 30 and 10 seconds. So that'll be the true determining factor. But let's see what happens here. Got he, but he got me. Knight. Hi, stream. People were saying DK is awesome, and since my brain doesn't seem to work all right now, thought people were talking about Donkey Kong. That's what Brendan is saying. Yeah, it is nice to share the same initials with Donkey Kong. Some people say DRK instead of DK for my initials, or my abbreviationing. Yes, it's working.
Dingleberg.
Timmy! Alright, what do we got? Looks like we're doing good. I just looked up at the top of the screen, top middle, and our squid heads are a lot bigger than theirs. That just sounds awful for some reason. Nobody quote that. Priorities, you has them, says Wolfie. Aw, man, J.E. Oh yeah, Wolfie met me at PAX East. Wolfie saying, super cool dude, and glad I was introduced to him and Steph of Anime. Yes, we were there together. Oh, J.E. J.E. is too nice. On Twitch, he's saying, even if you didn't have a YouTube channel or the fame that comes with it, I would still treat you like kin. You're such an epic guy to tune into, and I have the privilege to talk to. It's probably one of the nicest things I've ever gotten on any of these platforms, so I don't know. I really don't even know what to say to that. That's a super nice thing to say, and it's been just as much of a pleasure to get to know everybody, but especially, you know, J.E., you've been around for a long time. It's been a huge pleasure. Slime Warrior, you rock. Brendan, are you asking me what kind of 3DS do I have? I've got the 3DS XL, if you're asking me. I've got it 2 times, because one of them has a capture device logged into it, or locked onto it, I should say. And so, with that, I actually should plug the Monday night live streams have mostly been switched to shiny hunting in Pokemon Sun. So, if you are interested in that sort of thing, it's a fun time to come by and talk about any myriad of topics while we see if I can get shinies. I'm 2 for 3 right now. I did 2 streams where I successfully got a shiny. So I got the shiny Spearow and the shiny Rockruff for my first 2 shiny hunts. Then when I was trying to get the Cutie Fly at the latest stream, I did not get that in enough time. That was a really tough one. The Cutie Fly is causing a lot of problems. So, we will see. Yes, Crimson Knight is correct. He's saying J.E. is definitely dedicated, and we love that about him. He's been donating to my Patreon page, which I can also plug, of course, since he's talking about it. Patreon.com/DRKENDO. And so Patreon.com/DrKendo will you can get a lot of different reward perks and things like that. Oh, God. And so one of them is like the one that J.E. Century donates into, is where you can have your Scribblenauts object automatically created, bypass the most popular, most requested thing for my Scribble series. But there's other ones like getting your username shouted out in the live streams that I do. That'd be every Monday and things like this. And so J.E. saying, please somebody quote that. You can quote it. But yes. So yeah, I was gonna say other things are like, you know, you can have me create you in Scribblenauts and send you a private video of that. There's also having your username and whatnot in the description of all of my videos, so if you want a little bit of extra promotion there, it would be in that tier. Or you can just donate to be a good person. Thank you, Brendan. I hope you do join. Disco Slime is asking, what is your favorite movie? That's always, always, always hard for me because I just love so many different movies and different genres and different things about different movies. So it's kind of like, you know, which movie is your favorite romance movie or which one's your favorite this movie, you know, comedy, drama, action, superheroes, all that stuff. So I just have a ton of them. I mean, I've always been a fan, though, of really stupid movies. So, like, the movies that people would say, why do you like that? You know, like, Austin Powers, you know, I used to always love those movies, and Office Space, Dodgeball, kind of those really just like foolish comedies and stuff. So when it comes to comedy, I like the ruthlessly stupid sometimes, but not all of them. I'm not gonna say all the stupidest. Like Kung Pao is kind of hit or miss for me, but stuff like that. I like watching, I actually do enjoy chick flicks. I enjoy romantic stories and stuff, romantic movies. I'm a sucker for romance. I'm a hopeless romantic. And I love my wife dearly, so love to see it with her. So let's see. Yes, Wolfie is like Office Space is a classic. Gotta love Office Space. But I also love a bunch of the superhero movies and stuff. I feel like they do just so many great things with that and getting these Marvel properties into what they've been. You know, these Avengers movies. I love them, and anything that involves the Avengers cast of heroes. Tyron, you are very nice. You're saying I'm the best at Splatoon. I'm not, unfortunately, but you are awesome for saying that I am. You are way too kind. But it's all good. Ferb, too, Gadget Guy, saying gotta leave because of the buffer. It's all good, dude. I appreciate you being here. And yes, I love Futurama. Someone's hashtagging Futurama. It went by too fast. But yes, I won the whole... Yes, CK, I won the one that you were there for. Alright, see you later on YouTube. XX4 type XX for the win. See you then. Let's see here. What else we got in the chat? Abby Reynolds Gaming, I already answered you, and I feel that I've already answered that like twice, and I answered it last stream. So I've mentioned many times how Scribblenauts stuff works. The CK curse is broken, says Wolfie over on Twitch. Exactly. Yes, it's working. Jody is asking, what's your favorite song? That's another good one where I would have kind of many answers depending on the genre and everything like that, but I love Walking on Sunshine. Walking on Sunshine, or any song that almost has to do with the sun. I seem to always love. So Walking on Sunshine is huge for me. What else do I like? I mean, I love a lot of songs by Kiss and Social Distortion. Those are kind of my favorite groups, and the Misfits. So probably a lot of songs from them, but really I don't like to limit myself to just one song. And Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash was just a legend to me, so really a huge portion of his library, I could say, was my favorite. So yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough to pick just one. But you guys are the bomb, and Godzilla is like, you the bomb. He put a little bomb emoji. Jody just answered that. No problem, Abby, for noticing you. Jody saying I'm a girl in real life. I figured with the name Jody. Although that may not be your real name, I don't know. Some people use their parents' accounts on YouTube. Alright, so what do we got here? I guess we're doing okay with these dualies now. I still do like the splatter shot a little bit better, so we may switch back to that in a while, but I'm liking how this is going at this point, so I'm good, I'm good. That guy's saying, this way! Woo! Can we get them? No, we cannot. That was a foolish goose chase.
Gotcha, Michael. Now, young Michael, you will die.
Oh god, I died. Just thinking, you will die. But unfortunately, I died. Who loves the Splatoon music? I feel that they did a really good job with the music. It's always really goofy though, hearing like the words, because they're not really words, they're just kind of like... Sometimes I bet you could hear like actual words being said. I bet if somebody has like killer ears, not like me.
Killer ears.
That sounds weird. Yes, it's working! Haha, I've escaped. And I flanked. Oh, let's get that guy, let's get that guy, let's foolish this guy. No, you are foolish. Got him. Oh, the other guy's got him. Lame. But that's okay. I am hungry. No matter how much I eat in this world, I am hungry. I just started feeling hungry again. And I have already eaten plenty today, but I probably need to eat more. Anytime I can be eating, it's good. Because I already probably don't eat enough as it is, but I can't seem to gain any weight at all. And here I am trying to build muscle and stuff in my workout, and I'm I'm probably losing the small amount of fat that I did have and just gaining minuscule amounts of weight that won't make up for it. Yes, Wolfie is exactly right on Twitch, saying the music in this game is so delightful, it really hammers home the sense of whimsy that the shooters are missing. So yes, it's straight up Nintendo's alley, you know, that kind of weird Nintendo spin on things. Well, I guess that's what Splatoon is as a whole, so we can be happy for that. Man, if this team wins, they really brought it out in the last second. That could be anybody's game until I see the map. That looked crazy, so I hope that we did it. Yeah, I think that they won in that last little bit of time. That sucks. Man. God. You can play your own music on the loading screen, says Crimson Knight. Disco Slime is like, I ate a hot dog and I'm hungry. Yeah, man, I need to. Jody, you're asking what's your favorite thing to do? Well, probably, I would say it's divided between two things. One is just being with my wife, but the other is creating YouTube content and stuff. So YouTube and Twitch, you know, as much as it comes with a huge level of stress and a high level of, like, you work a lot and you make no money, practically. You make just beans, enough for some Taco Bell. But, yeah, it's like, other than that, it's a really fulfilling thing. You know, I love being able to kind of access all of my creative outlets and put them into one or two things, YouTube and Twitch. That's why I said two things. So yeah, it's just sort of a nice outlet for all this brooding stuff that I want to do, like the voice acting, the broadcasting, music, using my own music, all of that goodness, and flexing a few creative muscles in the process. So I hope to get a lot of things that people are wanting to see for a long time. I hope to get those out by July. So, for example, there are, you know, other creation games out there. That's one of the things I'm going to try to do is show off some of those or one of those. But also maybe get another kind of skit thing going with Scribblenauts, whether it's a full Scribble Ventures episode or like a short or something. We want to get back into that so we can showcase some voice acting. And maybe a one-off random video amidst all the Scribblenauts stuff. Show some other gameplay of some other things. Maybe stream some Splatoon 2 stuff when the game comes out in the summer. Hopefully it comes out in July. That would be a nice way to celebrate Founders Month. Because for those who don't know, my YouTube channel was founded in July 2012. Oh god, I was going to use my special right then and then I died. Wolfie's exactly right. That last game, it was an impressive last-second push that they gave. So we got ruined. It's all good. Hopefully we can come back this game. All-Star is saying whenever I try to join the Testfire, it says that it's unable to connect. I don't know, dude. I don't know what that means. I mean, the Testfire is only active during certain hours, so just make sure you are trying to join. For instance, right now, it's only going to be here until the next, like, 4 minutes or so. Maybe 5 minutes if we're lucky. I can't believe that's already, the stream's already been going on for almost an hour, so I guess we're going to have to end soon. I didn't even realize that. I've been playing a lot, but this is going to be my last Testfire stream, because I'm not going to stream tomorrow. I've got way too many things that happen on a Sunday, any given Sunday, so Sunday is not really a great day for streams for me. So I won't be streaming it anymore, but it is going to be happening tomorrow. JE is like, you guys are making me hungry. Yes, I am hungry. I need to eat. And so, guess what I do every day, Kendo, says Jody. Says, waits for Kendo. Waits for Kendo. Wait for Kendo. Well, please don't wait on me. I appreciate your support and dedication, so thank you for that. But definitely go experience life, and my videos will be here anytime that you want to unwind and get back. But as you know, I only really upload YouTube on every Sunday and do my Twitch every Monday. So if you want to wait for Kendo, just wait for those 2 days, I guess. But I appreciate that support. You are awesome. But hey, at least that gives you guys time to watch some other YouTubers. If you watch other people, I don't know why you would. You know, you should only watch me, of course. Just kidding. Other YouTubers and Twitchers. But yeah, and then you can come to my videos after that, since they probably upload like every day. I don't know how they do it and have a life. I'm trying to balance 18 million different things at any one time. So, yes, Disco Slime is like, food! And yes, I do remember I Forever from the Zelda Breath of the Wild stream. I would love to stream that again. Nintendo automatically claims all videos with the copyright claim for Breath of the Wild, so that was not a fun one to put so much time and effort into, and then they just claim it. So I hope this exit isn't going to screw us. It could, but I'm going to go with the splatter shot, try to get into at least one last game. If they end the Splatfest early, the Testfire early, that's how it would screw us over, but I'm hoping that that does not happen. Jody, I already read what you do every day. You wait for Kendo. I appreciate your support, of course. And Brendan, you are awesome, dude. It's nice to see you again, because I think we haven't really talked a lot on Instagram lately or on YouTube comments and stuff, so I thank you. You're saying that you love my videos. They always make your day so much better. Super fun stream tonight, so thank you. I'm so glad that you liked it. It's been great. You guys have been the best crowd so far. And JE is saying, gonna shoot you an email in a few. Be sure to check it before you go to sleep. I will definitely try. You know, we got a lot of things going on in life, but if you send it like right now, I should be able to get to it. And so, yes. What else we got here? Daft Nuggets. What are you saying? You're making a weird little emoji-like thing. Yeah, CK on Twitch saying, you want another one? Crap, I hope that the people haven't been kicked out of the Testfire. We only got a minute left. Come on, somebody join, 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 somebody join. Jody, that sounds great. You're saying, I sleep all day. I would love to sleep all day. Not really. I mean, I like to get things done. I just wish that there was like a few more hours in the day. We could sleep a little more, work a little more, relax a little more if I ever could relax. I feel that I never relax. Daft Nuggets saying hi, Kendo. What's up, dude? Yes, I do remember you, I Forever. I said I remembered you. That's so funny. J.E. quoting me saying, you should only watch Dr. Kendo, of course. I think the chats must just be on a huge delay since I am streaming to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so that might mean that the chats are just way delayed. So certainly that could be, and that's why you guys are repeating your questions even after I answer them because it hasn't gotten to you yet. Certainly could be it. Or you're just asking me because you missed it. So let's see what happens this game. Too early to tell, of course, who's going to win or whatever, but I'm back on the splatter shot, so it feels good. Feels good to have that weapon. And I'm definitely liking this Pro Controller, by the way, better than the Joy-Cons in the grip, the Joy-Con grip. So that's kind of the way that I'm going to go probably in the end, but this is the bad boy to play with. Everybody else, though, probably has their own wants and desires for it. For me, it was just the Joy-Con. It was a little bit, obviously it's small. All the buttons and the joysticks are small on the Joy-Cons, but this just has the right layout. I like the spacing, and I'm doing a little bit better with the sensitivity on the joystick. I know that you can turn the sensitivity down and up. It's really kind of clunky on the Joy-Cons comparatively. I'm gonna sneeze, I knew it. But yeah, I think they made the Pro Controller pristine, you know, they did it right, so this Pro Controller really is pro. It's pro, OP, whatever you want to call it. Got him and he got me. Deviant EX. Deviant X. Yep, still rocking the shirt and wristbands, and JE says that he's rocking them, so thank you. Rocking the Dr. Kendo shirt, which everybody can get now on Zazzle.com/drkendo. That's Zazzle.com/drkendo. Dang it. Oh, nice, Brandon. Said that you treated yourself yesterday and bought Super Metroid on Virtual Console. Love you some Metroid? Well, that's cool, dude. I've actually never played a Metroid game. Just played with Samus in Smash Brothers, of course. But no Metroid games, holy god. That was insane, that was insane. Gosh, we are losing now. This is not good. They are putting on the pressure. I love parfaits, but not that player called Parfait. He is whooping me up, son. Oh gosh. Let's get over here and try to backdoor splat. Splat door, backdoor. that was one thing I liked about having the gamepad, was I could look down at the map and see where can I splat that hasn't really been splatted, and where are they taking over too much at. And right now, there's not really an easy way to do that because we don't have the gamepad map or anything. They completely whooped us that time. That was very unfortunate. So, not a great way to end. Jody's like, you have your own shirt? Yep, I've had my own shirt for, well, it's probably been like 5 years, right? 4 years, maybe, that you could get a Dr. Kendo shirt. So yes, it's in the description of every video. Just look for that Zazzle.com link, and I'll try to promote it maybe a little bit more in my video so people can see and hear about that. Thank you, Daft Nuggets, who's saying, or Daft Nugget 52 says, I love your vids. I appreciate that, man. Kendo rules Splatoon. Unfortunately, I lost hardcore that game. Hopefully that's not the end. We're gonna see if it'll let me in, because it's 4 minutes past. Thank you, J.E., who's saying, bless you. Disco Slime says, I love you, BK. Well, I love you back. I appreciate that. That's hilarious. Brendan is saying, well, if you're interested and have some time. Wow, free time? What's that? I'd recommend Super Metroid or Prime Trilogy. Yeah, I wish I could, dude. I'll try one day, I hope, but yeah, no. Just as you said, what is free time? Don't have it. Got no time. Well, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. This might be the end, although it's still counting down, so we'll see until they kick us out, basically, for the Testfire. Abby Reynolds Gaming, I don't really swear. I reserve the rights, I guess, to swear or whatever, but I don't really need swear words to communicate and stuff. I would say if it was most likely going to happen, it might be on a Twitch Monday live stream or something, but I don't know. I don't really think so. You guys should tell me, do I swear? CK Crimson Knight on Twitch is asking, you hanging around after the Testfire ends to give your final thoughts? I could probably answer a few questions if you guys have them and hang around just a tiny bit, but don't want to hang around for too long just talking, you know, and doing nothing else. I could try to give my final thoughts here. You know, I would say that really this is a game that I think is certainly going to be a buy. You know, there's no reason that if you especially liked Splatoon the original that you wouldn't like this. It's very, very similar, of course, but definitely worth it. Is it going to be a console system seller? It could be by the time that it comes out, because the Switch may have more games in its library at that point that people will find that it's worth it then. So certainly could be, but I would say ultimately the only thing that I don't like about this is just limited to the fact that it's the Testfire. So it's just the demo, is that really, you know, it's just these 2 levels. It's just the 4 weapon loadouts. I don't get to pick my perks. I don't get to see all the perks in the game. So I wasn't, you know, I wish that I could obviously do more in the way of that. But otherwise, this is great. I mean, again, it's like Splatoon the original, but they're just adding on to it. So it's like, that's great, right? You know? Let's see, what do we got here? Your vids equal awesomeness. Thank you, Jody. You rock, you rock. Daft Nugget 52 saying, nah, you don't swear. Disco Slime is saying, nah. And you love my vids. Thank you. Love you guys. I appreciate the support. All of you are rocking over on YouTube and on Twitch. So thank you guys for watching this. It looks like the timer's just going to keep going down. It looks like they're probably, I'm imagining they're kicking people out of the Testfire because it is 7 minutes over now from their end time. So Crimson Knight is asking, other than the obvious different, hey, we got into a game just as I said that, but he said, other than the obvious different weapons and specials, how does it compare to the first? Does it play in a similar manner? Yeah, I mean, it certainly does. I mean, the gameplay is almost identical in that respect. Oh, crap, 2 people just went out. It's just 2v2. Oh, 1v1. I'm the only one here. All right, bring it! I'm the only one on the team. Bring it on, fools. Oh, somebody on their team backed out. They are definitely kicking people out now. Must win for my team. Let's get this guy in the missiles. Yes. Please kill him. That would be an epic way to end. Alright, let's get him. I think he's playing all conservatively. Oh, communication error because the game is ending now. That's it. Oh, Red Alola, unfortunately, that's the end of the stream. You showed up just as they ended the test fire, so everybody can see if we try to connect, it will say, nope, no can do. Service is currently available. Brendan is like, oh, another match? But no. Unfortunately, no. And so, Crimson Knight is asking, is it easier or harder to get points, cover turf, kill folk? For me, it's one of those things that, again, if this was the full game, it would probably be easier because I would have the weapon that suits me. None of these weapons really suit me. I want that thing that kind of harkens me back to the golden arrow spray or the bedazzled 52 gauge or whatever. 52 gal, I should say. And some specific splat chargers. They have a really crappy sniper in this one, so, you know, to have a superior sniper would be good. Do you move as fast? It's pretty much the same as the original game, Crimson Knight. Again, the perks are going to change things too when the full game of Splatoon comes out. And so, yes, Fuzzy Mousy, I remember. Red Alola, you are Fuzzy Mousy. What else you got? So let's see. Wolfie says, I'm looking forward to them talking about new modes post-Testfire. I expect they'll talk up the stats for this event, and then we'll get more solid news afterwards. And so, yeah, I agree with that. They'll probably be a little bit slow to announce news. I think they might give us a small piece of news coming up post-Testfire in the recent time following, and then they'll wait a long time, and then, like, right before it's going to come out, probably drop some more news about it. And so, how's the new jump button adjustment? CK, I would say that that's one of the worst things. I don't like not having the gamepad to be able to just point and touch and jump to that person. It really sucks for me. You know, maybe once I get used to it, it'll be better, but right now trying to do the whole X and then target the thing that I want to jump to or hit the, you know, spot on the D-pad that gets me there. I'm going to chat things a lot easier, but, you know, keep talking. Sorry, I just burped yet again, but what was I going to say? So, yeah, that's definitely a mechanic that, you know, I'm having a lot of trouble with, I would say, and not as fun. Let me get in here. Okay, there, so I can see your chats and Twitch as well. Here, we'll move this over here so you guys can see what I'm doing, but yeah. So that's the splat jump. That's what we were talking about, everybody, if you're wondering what I'm talking about and going on about as I delay so I can see the chat. And so, yes, what else we got? Yeah, he just ended, says Godzilla. I am going to be streaming just a little bit longer to answer some questions and stuff. So if you're curious about the game and whatnot, you know, just let me know what your question is. CK is asking some great questions about the game. So, what else we got here? Hey, Kendo, says Jody. Hello. Chris Williams says, hi, Dr. Kendo. Unfortunately, yes, we did just end. So, anything else that you guys want to know? Yeah, win quick in that last game. You smashed your head on a brick because Splatoon kicked you out of its game. Jody, it's not really kicking me out. It's just kicking everybody out. That's the test fire. It actually ran like 6 minutes over the thing. And so, yes, I've seen you, Jody. You keep saying, hey, Kendo, I see you. All right. Oh, yeah, Crimson Knight is asking, I don't know why the chat's not updating. He's saying, is the Splat Dually dodge roll worth the effort of learning it? Yeah, the Splat dodge roll is actually really easy. So that's a mechanic that I would say is actually quite easy. You just have to make sure that you're shooting while you do it, you know? So it's like just shooting and then press B. So that's definitely a great addition. I like that. I'm assuming more guns will have that too, so not just the Splat Dualies. Is the gravity effects on paint approximately the same for falling paint? Crimson Knight, if it's any different, it would just be like minuscule things that don't really make a difference, so I'm going to say no to that. If there is a difference, it wasn't noticeable at all, so that's kind of my point. And yes, I know you smashed your head on a brick, Jody. I got you. Abby Reynolds Gaming says, I just emailed you. If you're talking about me, cool, thanks. Hope to see that. And Disco Slime, you're the best. Thank you. So, anybody that has to leave now, I certainly understand, but I will stick around for about 2 more questions, maybe 3 more questions or anything. Anything that you guys want to know. And, yeah, I mean, we will, of course, have fun tomorrow seeing the new episode of Scribble Knots. That's going to be uploaded in the morning. And Crimson Knight, yeah, I'm not trying to like split hairs or anything like that. Wolfie, thank you. You said thanks for the stream. Dr. K, have a great night. You too as well, so thank you for that. I really appreciate your support and your being here. And yeah, Crimson Knight, it's you're asking what does it feel like, and for me it feels the same. It would have to be minuscule detail, for the ink falling and stuff. The gravity seems about the same to me. I have not seen the Lego Batman movie. I'm hoping to see the Power Rangers movie first if I prioritize which movie I'm going to see. Daft Nugget 52 says, no, don't leave. Dude, I got to. It's like 11:15 my time, and I have a beautiful wife that I'm going to get back to, and our epic dogs and all that, and I need some food. I need more food up in here. So I hope that you guys like tomorrow's creation. Brendan, thank you for DMing me a picture there, I think on Instagram and whatnot. But you guys all are amazing on YouTube and Twitch. Great time. This was one of the most fun, I guess, experiences streaming this game. So out of all the Testfire streams that we did, this one was probably the most fun. And hopefully we come back with Breath of the Wild stream maybe at another time. But otherwise, yeah, just remember I stream every Monday. If you guys aren't following me on Facebook and Twitter, one of those 2 pages, that's where I post a lot of the updates when streams are going to be happening. We'll end off with Beck, B-E-C-C, if that's how you say your name. What do you think is better, Wii U or Switch? They are both good in their own right. But right now, Wii U, for me, Wii U was huge when it first launched. Like, I was so excited about it. And so by huge, I mean to me, it was like the most excited I had been for a console launch in the longest time. So never had I been this excited, except for like with N64 maybe, I think, was a good comparison. But yeah, so I would say the Wii U, it has the library of 5 years or whatever now, so Switch doesn't really have its library of games built up yet, but it's got like 90 games in the pipeline or something, so it's going to be huge, like as far as the pipeline of games to come, I guess I'm trying to say. So thank you guys. My voice is actually running out a little bit. I need to get some food up in here and some water maybe. Getting some dry mouth. But yeah, thank you, Tyron, who's saying looking forward to the future. So yes, J.E., thank you. You said there's nothing wrong, nothing I would rather be doing than watching your stream. So that is so kind. You guys have all been super kind. I'm going to cry from the kindness. And you guys are awesome. So please ask 3 more questions, please. I mean, if somebody has 1 more question, we can do 1 more. Unfortunately, I don't see any more questions coming through, though, so I'm going to need you guys to come up with the questions. And J.E. sent the email as well, so that you hope you like the end of it. I appreciate that, dude. You are awesome. You've always been a great support. Yeah, go eat food, Dr. K. I think that would be better. What time you doing the next stream is asking Godzilla. That's a great thing we'll end off on, and I will also type it in the chat after I leave the stream here. Monday live streams are the same every time. It's 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. So convert that to your time zone. We'll be going on with the Shiny Hunt, and it's only on Twitch for the Monday streams. The reason I'm only doing it on Twitch for Monday is because I don't want to cloud the YouTube channel with too much other content and stuff like that. So I'm also trying to build my Twitch audience up a little bit, and so I need to give a little bit of attention to that, but not all my efforts. So the Monday live streams, I'm just kind of focusing on the Twitch channel then, so twitch.tv/drkendo. There's some fun little mini games that we play and stuff, little stream games and things like that. Abby Reynolds Gaming, I've been married for a long time. It's going to be coming up on, let's see, I can't do math right now. We got married in 2012, and so 2017, this would have been the, what is that in math terms? That's 5 years. And so we're going to be coming up on the next anniversary, September 1st, 2017. So that'll be 5 years. And yep, I think we'll go ahead and end off there because people are saying, yeah, you should eat food. You need foods and stuff. So I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. See ya.